Hi, my name's Heather. I normally write my blogs, but I was struggling to put this on paper, to be honest, so I decided to try something a bit different today, and I thought I'd video it instead and see how that went. So I want to talk about motivation, and in particular, the weather. And if you're not from the UK, I will just fill you in. We have just had, and we're still having, a bit of a heat wave. Doesn't happen often in the UK, and it just so happened to coincide with a bank holiday. So we got Monday off as well, or a lot of people got Monday off, which meant, you know, lots of barbecues, lots of people going out, lots of food, lots of drink, blah, blah, blah. And I saw so many posts on social media, Facebook, Instagram, over the weekend, along the lines of, sod it, life's too short, I'm not going to diet, I'm not going to train, I'm going to go out and enjoy the sun, I'm going to drink lots of alcohol, I'm going to eat lots of ice cream, blah, blah, blah. Totally good on you. Fair play. We just don't get that much weather. We get really excited about it as a country when it happens. But what I find really sad is that it has to be this either or situation. And I think the issue lies both with training and nutrition with your motivation. Because if you have a plan that you can stick to, a plan that works for you, and a reason to do that plan that works for you and is positive, then actually you start to lose the either or mentality and you see that you can do both. And I'll be honest, I was in that camp for a long, long time, and it's only really recently that my mindset has changed and managed to get to the point where I see that your training, your nutrition, they fit in with your lifestyle, not the other way around. So rather than putting off doing things that you want to do because of your diet, because of training, you have systems and you have a plan in place that fits in with your lifestyle. So you can go and do the things you enjoy doing without losing track of your fitness, of your food intake. And at the same time, you don't put off doing things that you want to do and going out and enjoying life and having fun because you don't want to mess up your diet or you don't want to mess up your training regime. So, for example, this weekend, I taught 3 classes on Saturday, and then I did a little bit of body pump practice with someone. So I trained quite a bit on Saturday, and then I went out and I drank a lot of margaritas, around 13, I think. I might have even got to 17. I don't know. I really pretty much lost count after 11. Plus other alcohol after that. Ate a kebab on the way home. Managed to consume about 7,500 calories in the one day. And then on Sunday, I got up. I taught 2 more classes. And then, I'm going to be honest, I went back to bed because I had the hangover from hell. But my point is, I did both this weekend. I went out, I had a really good time on Saturday. Sunday was the least productive day ever, but that was exactly what I needed and what I wanted. But I still trained both days. And actually over the week, although I ate an awful lot on Saturday, or I say ate, I consumed an awful lot of calories on Saturday, across the week, I actually ended up with about a 15% deficit from calories consumed to calories burnt. So I finished the week really positively, nutrition-wise, without having to deprive myself of all the stuff I wanted to have because the weather was nice and I wanted to go out and enjoy the weather. And I still trained, even though I also went out and I also did stuff. Yesterday, Bank Holiday Monday, I had ice cream, but I also had lots of really good food. I had steak, I had chicken, I had good quality sausages, vegetables, potatoes, fruit, nuts, like all the kind of nutritious stuff that is good for you, but I had ice cream. And I spent a lot of time just chilling, but I also spent an hour in the gym. I enjoyed the sun, but I trained. So my point is that if you find a training regime that you enjoy, that you want to do, it doesn't feel like a chore. Now for me, that's classes, whether I'm teaching them or participating, I enjoy doing them. So going to the gym to do them feels social, it's fun, and I don't not look forward to it. So I want to go. So even when the weather's nice, I still want to go and get my class in. Same with my training regime in the gym. The things I do in the gym, I enjoy doing. So going and taking an hour out of my morning before I enjoy the sun to go and get that workout in doesn't add a negative thing to my life, it adds a positive thing, and it puts me in an even better mood to enjoy the sunshine. So if you're not enjoying your training, and so you'd rather go and do something else, I just think, why don't you try and find something you actually enjoy doing? And that might not be classes, and that might not be training in the gym. Maybe that's netball, maybe that's football, maybe that's running, something, anything that when you wake up in the morning, you look forward to going to doing. And then that way you can align the two parts of your life of enjoying the weather, enjoying whatever the thing you want to enjoy that particular day is, because let's face it, in Britain, like only 3 days of the year is going to be the weather. But you also enjoy going and spending that time training. And the same with your diet. I'm at some point going to do a blog about what I eat. I've done blogs about what I've tried and what hasn't worked in the past. But at the moment, I try and be really good 4 days a week, and then I have 3 days a week where I'm a bit more relaxed, and I tend to coincide them with the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I'm not a slave to it. So yesterday, Monday, probably should have been a good day, and it was 90% of the time, but I had ice cream. But that's okay, because if your diet works for you 99% of the time, you can have little blips if you like, or you can go off plan a little bit and it really won't make any difference. But the key again is finding something that works for you and that you enjoy doing, because if you enjoy doing it, then you're going to have the motivation to do it. And yesterday, as much as I did enjoy that ice cream, I actually really enjoyed the vegetables and the steak and the chicken and everything else as well. It felt really good to get some good quality food in me after a bit of a ropier weekend. So I guess that's my point. Your training, your nutrition are going to work if you're motivated. If you're motivated to stick to them, whatever plan you've chosen, whatever exercise method you've chosen, whatever, I say diet plan, whatever type of eating or plan of eating you've chosen, if they work for you and they're right for you, then you're going to be motivated to stick to them. If you're doing them because you think you have to, you're gonna always want to do something else, and that's a shame, because actually there's something out there for everyone that will align with their life and help them to stick with doing what they need to do to get to whatever their goals are, but also go out and live life and enjoy life and be happy, and not be constantly, waiting for that cheat meal or waiting for, that rest day, because you don't really have to motivate yourself so much to have that motivation to go and do stuff, because you just want to do it. And that brings me on to my second point, and my other little notice thing, that's not a word. The other thing I noticed over the weekend, and it made me a little bit sad, was the number of posts from people selling products with the tagline of how bad do you feel in your shorts right now in this hot weather? Would you like to make a change? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm sure lots of people thought, do you know what, these shorts don't fit, or I wish I felt a bit more confident in these shorts, I wish I felt confident enough to wear shorts in the first place, and so on and so forth. I know it happens, and I know that will be the motivation for a lot of people to maybe go out and then start to try to lose weight, or get fitter, get leaner, get more toned, however you want to word it, however you want to think of it. But what really made me sad was that people were using that as a way to try and guilt customers into maybe buying their product or maybe picking their plan. Because again, I go back to the first point I made about motivation, and about it needing to align with your lifestyle. And a lot of people, and I will include myself in that, will maybe make the first ever steps to lose weight or to go to a gym or to get fitter because of a photo, because of a comment. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But if that's the only reason, if that's the reason that you've decided to do something, I think that's when you get back to the point that I made first about the weather becomes nice, the sun comes out, and you think, sod it, life's too short, because actually what you're doing doesn't make you happy in the first place. Whereas if you're enjoying training, life's not too short because you enjoy doing it. So if you are one of those people, or if you sell to those people, you know, I'm not knocking it if something this weekend or the weather made you think, I want to try and get fit, I want to lose a bit of weight, I want to get leaner, I want to whatever. Absolutely fair play, do it. But think about the positives, think about the good reasons why you want to do that, think about the benefits that you're going to get from doing it rather than the negatives, and the, well, I felt really fat this weekend, so I don't want to feel like that next summer. Think about, I want to feel really good next summer, and I want to feel really confident next summer when the sun comes out next. I want to feel like I can go out and not have a care in the world. Because if you have that positive motivation, you're going to stick with it a hell of a lot longer than the carrot and the stick method. And if you're using that to sell to people, well, okay, fair enough. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's the best way to go, guilting people into buying products, because I'm not sure that's going to get a long-lasting result for them. And I would like to think that most health professionals want their clients to get results. They don't just want to sell something. So anyway, that was my rant, thoughts, mindless waffle for Monday. It's not Monday, it's Tuesday, for Tuesday. And if you've got any thoughts, I would be really interested to hear them. Otherwise, have a really good evening.